Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Keith's Beer Reviews. My second attempt to do this. Train's still passing by, but at least the whistle's not going off. I'm going to do actually the first Founders beer that I picked up on my own that wasn't sent to me by another beer tuber. I'm going to be doing the Founders Curnudgeon. It's an old ale, comes in at 9.8% ABV, 50 IBUs. I think this was brewed or bottled in April or May. It's a very limited release, 1 month a year. From the website it says, think classic seafaring ports, local pubs, and weathered old fishermen. This old ale is brewed with molasses and an insane focus on the malt bill, then oak aged. The result is a strong, rich, malty delight that's deceptively smooth and drinkable. So let's get this in a glass. See what we have here. Just a normal Founders cap. I think I've already got one. I'll check the condition of that one, see if this one's any better. Add it to my collection or just keep the old one. Wow, it's pretty cloudy. Seems to be a medium carbonation. I wouldn't say streaming up, just coming up. Not much of a head, just a thin ring, really, with slightly off-white head. This is a dark orange, almost amber-colored beer. It's a good-looking beer, though, so let's give it a smell and see what we have. Oh, man. You got some dark, sweet fruits, lots of caramel, almost like the fruits are caramelized. Some toffee notes. I'm picking up a good note of alcohol on this. It's not covered very well. Maybe a bit of peatiness. Maybe a little touch of leather. Some mild spices. Got more of those dark fruits like figs. You're getting that whiskey barrel vanilla aroma. This was oak aged, so they don't say whiskey barrel aged, but it does just says oak aged. But you're getting a little bit of that, almost that whiskey barrel smell. There's almost a hint of cocoa and even some possibly some bananas in there, but oh, it's a good smelling beer. Let's give it a taste and see what we have here. Okay, we got a malt bomb here. We definitely got a malt bomb. First taste, you get malts, and you get some more malts, and then you get even more malts. But it's not that strong malty sweetness. It's a mild sweetness, but it is sweet. You get a little earthiness in the taste. You get a little of that leather and some vanilla. I think that's probably from the oak aging. But almost, your first taste almost smells like a cola, and then all of a sudden the malts kick in. It's warming. You can feel the alcohol in this. You can't taste it as much as you can smell it, but you do get the warming effect. So the alcohol is noticeable in this. Slightly bitter finish. I'm not sure if that's like from the hops or maybe an almost coffee type flavor. I do get the molasses on this. That's a lot of that sweetness. This is definitely a malty, sweet beer. This is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. It's a darn good beer. Let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll be back in a few with my final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. This has warmed up. I've noticed the booziness has come out quite a bit. They don't even mask it very well. The molasses picks up a little more towards the center of the palate, and there's even a start to be a few hints of chocolate probably popping in or out there. But the booziness comes in on the back end. You can feel it, and you can taste it. So, wow, this is a good beer. Mouthfeel. I wanted to wait and let this warm up a bit. It's semi-slick. It's medium to medium full mouthfeel. It's perfectly carbonated. It's it's a low carbonation. This is a great beer, but like I said, it's not for the faint of heart. This actually tastes, to me, it tastes more like an English barley wine than, like an American barley wine, but which are usually pretty hop forward or more hop forward. But this is definitely a malt forward barley, almost like a malt forward barley wine. But it's a delicious beer. This would be something. I wish I'd picked myself up more than one glass, because this would be something I think that would age very well at 9.8% ABV. It'd probably age very well. I think this was. Hopefully this was. I don't see it. I didn't even look for a date. But I know this only comes out either March or maybe April or May, I think, in a year. So this is at least 6 months old, if not a year and a half old, because I don't really see a date. All it says 9.8% ABV and 50 IBUs, but I don't really see a date on this bottle. Wait a minute. It says 02/11, so February 11. So February of this year, so it's 8 months old. So what hoppiness was there is gone, but this is aged into a very nice beer. I'm going to give this I'm almost going to have to grade it as a barley wine, because that's what it tastes like a English version of a barley wine. But it's a darn good beer. I haven't had a lot of old ale, so I don't have a ton of things to compare it with, but darn good beer. I'm going to give it a good solid 8.5 out of 10. I'd like to taste it fresh. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get to taste it fresh, but I guess it comes out just once a year, 1 month a year, so darn good beer. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.